Hi everyone, it's Erin, and happy Canada Day to all of my Canadian viewers and subscribers, and anyone that celebrates Canada Day. For anyone who doesn't know, Canada Day is July 1st, and it is sometimes called Canada's birthday, and I am oversimplifying it for the point of the video, but essentially it is when three separate provinces in Canada joined to become one nation that we all know today as Canada. The reason why I want to do this video is because some long-time viewers will know how much I love Canada and the history that I have with it. I do try to celebrate Canada Day in my own way. I have my red sweater on and my Toronto Maple Leafs earrings. So a brief ramble before we get into the show and tell part of it. When I was a little kid, I was super into hockey. My dad played hockey, and I would watch him play, and I loved it. I would go to the ice rink, and I was a big fan. He was a Rangers fan, still is, and so I had that portion growing up, which is, I guess, considered to be a very Canadian pastime. I was also super into the band, the Barenaked Ladies, the people that sang One Week and a couple of other hits. I was in love with the lead singer. I saw their concerts whenever they would come around, and I loved the color red. And I'm sure this has happened to other people where things kind of get conflated and you kind of have this identity put on you. People would say, like, are you Canadian? Because I would like these Canadian things. And it sort of took off in a way and became like a very long running joke. I do have some family, my dad's aunt who is from Canada. So we do have some Canadian lineage in our family, but it was more of a fluke thing that sort of happened because of my interests. And I'm not sure if this has happened to any of you guys, but when you have sort of a thing that you're interested in, it always seems like all of the gifts and things that you get for like your birthday or the holidays or whatever revolve around that thing. So, like if you're super into turtles, you get like turtle themed everything. So I got a lot of Canadian themed stuff. Frisbees and luggage tags and clothes and all kinds of stuff. Then when a couple years into going to college, I decided that I wanted to travel, and I applied to a bunch of different schools in North America, and I ended up getting accepted to the University of Alberta in Edmonton, in the province Alberta. So I actually spent a year living in Canada, to no one's surprise. Everybody was like, of course you would go there. I loved it. I loved the city. I know a lot of people hate it there. A lot of people call Edmonton Deadmonton. But as a outsider, new person, very excited about it, I liked it a lot. So to celebrate Canada Day, I actually went to Montreal quite a few years ago, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago now, and was there for the long weekend for Canada Day. It was so much fun. It was like a 3-hour parade. They had these huge birthday cakes for Canada all across the city with like the maple leaf on it. And You could just go eat cake all day. They had festivals and music and all kinds of stuff going on, and it was so much fun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do like a show and tell type video to show you some of the things that I just have in my house that is Canada themed. I will do a separate video at some point, maybe when or if the hockey season restarts. I have an entire collection of Toronto Maple Leafs stuff. So this is more just general Canada. So yeah, let's kind of take a look at it. So the first thing that I have is this. And this is one of those like travel coffee mugs. It's a relatively big one, and this is a mug from the shop Tim Hortons, which if you've ever been to Canada, you know is kind of a big deal. I went there all the time when I lived there, and you can see that on the cup it has the name, the Tim Hortons name, and then it has hockey player, and then the O is a hockey puck with a leaf on it, and then other hockey themed Canadian stuff. Tim Horton himself was a hockey player, and so I miss going there. They recently closed one that was by me, which I was surprised it was by me anyway, but I did go. I was probably the only one that went. This was a gift from my brother and his wife when they actually went up across the border a couple months before my birthday when everything shut down. But I have used it. I used it a lot. So that is Canada thing number one. The second thing I have, it's very interesting, and I actually don't know where I got it from. So I've probably had it for a while, and it was almost definitely a gift of some kind. And that is this. This is a bank, like a piggy bank type thing, but it is in the shape of a Canada Post mailbox. When I tell you that people give me anything Canada themed, this is proof that I'm not making it up. So it has like a ridged gray bottom to it, and then the thing down here where you can like open it and the coins come out. Some symbols on the side, and then the front post with the slot to put the coins. I did have some in there, but I took them out so that it wouldn't be too clangy. I like this. It's definitely very different. It's definitely very Canadian. The next thing I have is a collection of like stuffed animals and like generally like stuffed animals. And these definitely were all gifts that were given to me. I don't remember by who. Some of them are very old. So the first one that I have is, it's like a Beanie Baby, but it's like a fake one. And it's a beaver. Got its little beaver tail. And I don't know if it has a name. Sometimes they name them. No, I don't think so. Well, it says it's from northern New York, and my brother went to college up there, so it's probably from him or his wife. But it's very cute. The fact that it is a Beanie Baby beaver, and it has little chompers, little teeth, and the maple leaf. It's very soft. I don't actually like use these or hang out with them a lot. They're kind of just stored away, so he's happy to be out. The next one I know I've had for a super long time. and that is this guy right here. Very similar, but he's a bear, not a beaver. And he has the Canada and USA flags crossed right here. And it says, "Hi, I'm a Canadian polar bear." In case you're wondering what it is. He's also very soft. I remember having this when I was a lot younger. I don't know if it was like back when Beanie Babies were a thing, even though this is not a Beanie Baby, it's a fake one similar to a Beanie Baby. So he's kind of cute. The next one I have is another older one, and this is a more traditional, like brown stuffed animal bear, but he has a little Canada sweater. Very cute. So it's the legs actually move. It's pretty sophisticated for a teddy bear. But so he usually sits down, and then it the sweater is like a thick knit sweater, and it has the word Canada across, and then it has a maple leaf on the back. And you can see that it also has like a knit. It's actually a really nice little sweater. Very well made. And he's just a little cute Canadian bear. And then the last one that I have, it was a gift from my older cousin a long time ago. I think it might be like a Build-A-Bear type thing. Another one that I've had for super long. You can kind of tell, but he's actually held up pretty well considering the time. And that is this guy. And it is a stuffed moose, and he is wearing a Canadian Mountie uniform. You can see, so he has the fuzzy hat, and the ears are sticking up out of the hat. It has like a little button on the side, like a little snap, and then the red Mountie jacket with the buttons down. So you have the 1, 2, 3 buttons on the front, and then 2 buttons, 1, 2 on the side. And he also has black Mountie pants with a red stripe. So I think that back in the day when Build-A-Bear was like super popular, I think you could customize a lot of these and kind of dress them up however you wanted. And he has the little hat brim, little face. He's very cute. And one of the things that I learned in Canada when I lived there was how enormous moose really are. You think, well, where I am, New Jersey, we think of them as like just really big deer. They are huge. They're so tall that you, like, if they fall into you, like, you'll get crushed. Like, they're not just big deer, they're like a mammoth. So he actually sits on my windowsill in my office and just hangs out, so I see him every day. All right, so what do we have here? So I mentioned that I want to say it was like 2008 or 9, or I don't know, a long time ago, I actually went to hang out for Canada Day, and I went to Montreal when I did go. So I actually have some like souvenir type things that I can't find for some reason. I actually have some things that I got while I was there. So one of the things that I got was this right here. And this is a big picture of Montreal. I really like, it's laminated and it feels nice, and I like the sound, like the light kind of tappy sound. This photo that is on here was taken from the top of Mount Royal, which is the mountain in Montreal, and also where the name Montreal comes from. And it's very, very beautiful. It's climbable. It's not like overly, I mean, it's a mountain, so it's not like super, super easy, but like there's a nice trail you can go around and get all the way to the top. So I must have bought this at like a gift shop or something. And then the other thing I liked about this is that it's reversible. So on the other side, it has a variety of scenes of Montreal. So it's hard to show, but there's like some scenes in like the fall, the winter, the spring, church. And it's kind of just like the many faces of Montreal. I also have this out regularly too. The other thing that I got from that trip is this, and I don't actually know what it's supposed to be. I think it might be like you hang it somewhere, but I just really liked it. I had never really seen anything like it, and that is this right here. So it's like almost like a tile, like it looks like a tile, but it has a raised, like a bumped raised skyline that's like etched onto there, and then it's painted the word Montreal at the top. It's got a good bit of like, heaviness to it, and I really liked the way that the art was done. Like the mountain is in the background. I liked the lettering. I liked the raised, like the bumpy art, and the colors, the blues, and sort of almost like a sunset or something. So I got that while I was in Montreal, and I have this on my bookshelf. It sits on my bookshelf. I also got a shot glass from Montreal that just says Montreal on it. I don't know where it went, but I mean, we all know what shot glasses look like. So just a few more things. I did end up bringing out a Toronto Maple Leaf shirt. This is one of probably about 9 or 10 like casual shirts that I have for the Maple Leafs, in addition to the jersey that I have and like all of the gifts and decor and trading cards and like all the stuff that I have. I am I am not a casual hockey fan. I'm a pretty serious fan. I go to the games and I know all the players and I get mad when they lose. So, but it is a very Canadian thing, so I wanted to include it. And then another gift that I had gotten when I moved into my place right now is this towel. Like literally people were giving me Canada towels. And so you can see that it's like a regular bath towel that has Canadian imagery on it. And then it actually says Canada at the bottom. I don't know where the person who gave this to me found this, but I do know that I like it and I use it. And so that was, I guess, a worthwhile gift to give me. Oh, here we go. I forgot this thing over here. This is another gift. It is a adorable little tiny coffee mug. And this is for the Toronto Blue Jays, which is the baseball team in Toronto. I am definitely not a avid Blue Jays fan, but I think someone got this to me got this for me because of the Canadianness. So it has a little tiny Blue Jays logo on one side, and then it just actually says Toronto Blue Jays, and it's from the year 2000. It just is a kind of cutesy little thing that like sits on a little desk or display. I have it on my bookshelf too as like a decor thing, and it's very, very adorable. I like little mini things like that. And the very last thing that I have is, and I'm not going to be able to open it up because there's just no way with all this stuff going on around here, but I do have an actual Canadian flag. And it's big. So this flag it's made of a really cool material. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it's like almost like a windbreaker jacket material. It has these wooden fasteners on it, and it's actually stamped with the like company and everything that it was from in Canada. It says Canada flag. It is very huge, and I don't actually put it up. I don't think I have like the capacity or the ability to put it up just based on the size of it. But I have it, and I do love it, and I love the material of it and everything. So, again, happy Canada Day, and I'm glad we got to have our little Canada show and tell. I have plans to be able to go back to Canada as soon as I can, as soon as it's safe. Obviously, right now the border is kind of closed, and they're not really letting anybody just go through. I had plans to go to a town in Ontario to be a guest at a podcast. I had tickets and everything, and it was my birthday weekend in April, and of course they had to cancel it. So they did say that they're going to reschedule, but you know, I was pretty sad because it was the first time I had plans to go to Canada in years. I've been to all over Alberta. I've been to Edmonton, I've been to Red Deer, I've been to Lethbridge, I've been to the Dinosaur Museum in Drumheller, I've been to Calgary, but only once or twice. I've driven through Saskatchewan, I've driven through Manitoba and been to Winnipeg. I've been to Montreal, I've been to Toronto, I've been to Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. Yeah, there's very few places. I've not been to Vancouver, and I've not been to Ottawa or Prince Edward Island, but I'm sure I'll get there. So thank you so much for watching, and I will be back very soon.